Welcome to Imagination Station. Today we're going to be learning that when we need hope, we can trust Jesus. Oh, y'all got to do better than that. When we need hope, we can trust Jesus. Hope is like finding light in the darkness. And when it feels dark and hopeless, Jesus' light can help us see that there is a way out. But first thing I need to know, I got to ask, did you bring your imagination? That could be a problem. Scientists have to have an imagination and in order to study the night sky. Fortunately for us, I've got some great ideas from my friend Ernest. See, Ernest, when they soar, unlike other birds, when they soar, they keep their wings out flat and they follow the current. Whereas small birds have to flap, 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 flap. Ernest told me that when eagles fly, they don't got to flap so much like the small birds do. Instead, they catch the thermal currents like rivers just moving through the air and they glide. Can you catch the thermal current and glide on your imagination? Put your arms out wide and see if you can catch your imagination. It worked. I can see those imagination thermals lifting you right up. You're soaring on imagination. Let's glide this through and begin with our starter question. Today, we're going to talk about the northern lights. Beautiful, colorful lights that can show up in the night sky. It's almost like a silent firework. And we all know about these fireworks we had last week. Mine are still going on. If you live at the lake, you know. Every single night, they're just continuing to shoot off fireworks. Who knows why? It's like a silent firework on display. Beautiful, I'm sure. I've never seen the northern lights. Has anyone else ever seen the northern lights? But the real question is, if you are outside in Alaska watching northern lights on a chilly night, would you rather have hot cocoa or hot cider? So if you would like to have hot cocoa, you turn it up, hot cocoa. But if you would like to have hot cider, you have to use your proper pinky, turn it up. So everybody's going to vote. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I think hot cider might have won, but I want hot cocoa. Okay, so for our first experiment, we're going to grab the basket. You'll need 2 scissors, you'll need 2 paintbrushes, and you'll need to get your bag of glow glue. Okay, so you can do this 2 ways. You can take your paintbrush, put it down in here, paint it on, or you could take the scissors and snip the corner and you could put it on that way. We're going to use a paintbrush because we need to reuse these. All right, so you're going to take your paintbrush, put it down in this glow glue, and make a cross on your hand. Okay, so you're going to go down, down, down. Get some more. Go across, across, across. Okay. So see, it looks like that. All right, give me just a second. I'm going to put some all on my helpers. I got some helpers here, and they're going to help me find the light in the darkness. Okay, so now everybody's hands have been painted. Okay, we put a cross on everybody's hands. If you need to pause the video so you can get a cross on everybody around you, you can. Next up, if you want to use your cell phone, you can put the cell phone light over it and it charges it up with the light, or some of the baskets have 1 or 2 flashlights in it. So you're just going to take and you need to count to 30. So we're going to go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and you're going to do that. Put several hands together because that would make it easier. So you put a bunch of them together and then charge them all at the same time. Giving me a few seconds to get all these done. Pause the video if you need to, and then we'll meet back together. All right, so now you're going to hit the lights. So we just hit the lights. It's just super bright, but we've hit the lights in here, and so now our hands are glowing. It's kind of hard to see. Let's go for a little darker. So in a completely dark room, look how perfect the crosses show up. Sometimes life feels dark. Things feel hopeless. But even in those dark times, God's light is shining. Wave your hands around and see. Once we turn this light off, you can see the glowing cross on your hand. You can't see anything on your hands or barely anything on your hands with regular lights on. But now in the dark, you can see them glowing. Sometimes dark times help us see things about God when we couldn't see if everything was happy all the time. We can find His comfort and strength in ways we wouldn't need to if everything always went well. So when times are dark and we need help, we can trust Jesus. That is amazing. If you leave your cross on, leave it on until tonight. Tonight when we meet together for the closing, we're actually going to have a glow night. So you'll be able to see it really, really good in the sanctuary. So keep your cross on. All right, so for our next experiment, you're going to grab the bottle of water that's in your tray, and you're going to grab one of the glow sticks, okay? So you're going to go ahead and break the glow stick, okay? So this reminds me, as you break it, let's think about something. Let's think about a time. In life, things break. Sometimes it's just objects like a phone or a pencil, but sometimes it's more meaningful things like our family breaks apart or losing a friend. Those things can make us feel hopeless. But when we need hope, we can trust Jesus. And so this is the light of Jesus right here. This is the light of Jesus in you. And so when you're put into a new place, so let's just imagine you're a new kid at school, okay? So you're put into a new place. So this is a new school, or maybe this is your family. What if you're the only Christian in your family? So this is the place you're putting into, okay? Maybe it's a friend group. So you go back to school and you've got this new friend group and you're the only Christian. So this is what should happen, okay? So we're going to put you in this friend group, okay? Hold on, I gotta turn the lights out. Okay, you'll turn the lights out. It's not as dark in here because it's the middle of the day, but you'll go ahead and you'll turn the lights out, and this is you, and you can tell it's glowing. So you've got a little bit of a glow, the water's magnifying it, but when you start getting bold in your faith, when you start getting courage to speak out about Jesus, that light is magnified. So you can't really tell it in this video, but the northern lights are all around the table. So it's like little scattered lights everywhere. And that's what happens whenever you get your courage to speak out about Jesus, when you aren't afraid to tell everybody around you that you love Jesus. So I encourage you to be like this glow stick, to be like this bottle, and share Jesus with those around you and watch it just magnify as more and more people. Let me go to a dark room and see if we can see it better. Okay, so this is the glow stick in the water. So this is you in your friend group, and you're glowing. People know that you love Jesus. You can add multiple glow sticks into the water, and it may make the northern lights look more colorful. This is the first step, okay? But then whenever you get the courage to speak out about Jesus and tell others about Jesus, it magnifies. So you can kind of see, like around me on the ground, how there's like little northern lights everywhere. And that your love for Jesus will spread to all those around you. So I challenge you to this school year, for you to be courageous and speak about Jesus and tell others about the love of Jesus Christ. Now that our experiment is done, we will meet at the gym.